All right, good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a fantastic day. We are almost into 2023. Want to give a big shout out. We have had our 1 year anniversary. So December 1st of 2022, we opened our doors. Here we are 1 year later. So it's been a really awesome ride. Let's start off with talking about our market. Our current market is a little bit different than it was this time last year. Interest rates have made a big impact on things. So right now it's really important. I know a lot of you are spending time, well-deserved time with your friends and your family around the holidays, but don't forget to do your lead generation. Lead generation for springtime actually starts right about now. Now, when I say lead generation, what am I talking about? Things like talking to your clients about what the buying process looks like. A lot of clients will start looking for houses once their tax returns are available to them. Start talking to them now. Remember to do competitive market analysis, CMAs, on your past clients' properties. It's a great way to stay in touch. It's also a great way to talk to your client about the possibility of them selling and upsizing. Research new construction in your area. If you have a few minutes, spend a little bit of time looking up new construction. If you have any questions on how to do this, periodically we do offer a class on new construction. Brian teaches an awesome class on CMAs. Great time to take one of those classes. Talk with your clients as well. If they own a house and they're thinking about trading up or downsizing, talk to them now about what the process of making an offer contingent might look like. And if you have questions on what that means, please see either myself or Brian and we'll walk you right through it.
Speaking of the market, guys, I want to jump right in here. We have updated real estate stacks as of December 5th. This is a scales-based market. So what you're going to see over here is our active listings. We have 705 right now. That is actually not too far off of what we would expect to see even if the market didn't change. There's seasonality to this business, and we would expect to see some seasonality here. Now, yes, interest rates, they're starting to stabilize around 6%. People are not yet used to it, so it's a little slower right now. You need to double down on your lead generation, as Ariel was just talking about, and make sure that you're ready to rock and roll and finish the year strong, because if you want to have business in January, February, March, you need to work now. Average sales price just bumped up to $559. Now, I would take this with a grain of salt. You see, Ariel and I were actually talking about it, and some builders released a whole bunch more houses. So that was already hidden inventory. I'm not going to take that as prices going up. I'm going to take that as prices being revealed. We will see very early on in next month's stats when we have all of 2022's numbers gone to see really where we're at with a lot of things. We're going to have some really crazy changes in January, so buckle up for that. Active listings right now are sitting for 84 days. 27 for sold. Here's what I gotta tell you guys. The truth is somewhere between there, because houses that are priced right are still moving, they are still selling. However, we have a whole year's worth of data where the market shifted halfway through. That skews how we have to perceive and interpret this data, because we have a tale of two markets within the same data set. If you were to pull stats for just this last week, I think you'd see actually days on market, even for sold, to go way up. Come January, when stats are refreshed, I expect we're going to be seeing about 80 days on market for sold too. What does this mean? This means when you're taking listings, you need to prepare your clients for like 90 days on market, and just let them know that this is what's going on. The market isn't terrible, but buyers are scared because they were used to years and years of 3-4% interest rates, and now they're looking at 6 and 7, and they think it's the end of the world. They remember 2008 with all that housing crisis, and they're not educated enough to know the difference. You have to be the education. Remember, traumatic things stick in the brain a lot more than positive things. So we have to watch that. Otherwise, we're doing about 50 units a week right now. Not too bad for this time of year, particularly with the challenges. I also have a really cool announcement to make, guys. First of all, we're going to have Brian Buffini, 100 Days of Greatness, coming back in January. The exact dates are on the training calendar. It's only $395. If you're a newer agent or an agent who has never taken Buffini, I highly recommend signing up. You can find that link on Brokerment or come see me and I'll help you out. To kind of kick things off and get it really exciting, we're going to start off on December 12th. We're having a breakfast potluck at 9 o'clock and we're watching Brian Buffini's bold predictions. Now, he works with NAR economist Kim, I forget his last name, and that NAR economist is going to break down the market and Brian's going to translate it into real estate. It's going to be great. Historically, he has been very accurate with his bold predictions. So come join us on December 12th, 9 o'clock. Bring something to share, and guys, I'm making gravy.
I'd like to welcome to our ERA family. We have a new face around the office, Inga Beecroft. She is joining us from the west side. Inga has been with EXP before, and she's joining us over here. And if you see her around the office, please feel free to introduce yourself, make her feel welcome. She's going to do absolutely fantastic. All right, so we all knew this was coming. Dues, Tri-Cities Association of Realtors, TCAR, the annual dues have come out. Now, thankfully, dues have not increased a whole lot. This year, the dues are $686 with an optional $65 contribution to RPAC. Otherwise, the dues are $821. Now, TCAR accepts checks, but they do not accept cash. TCAR will allow you to pay with a credit card or a debit card if need be, but there are some additional processing fees that's going to bump that up a little bit. So be aware, your TCAR dues are due officially January 1st. Now the cutoff, the absolute last day to get your dues in is January 16th. So please be sure that you are budgeting now, setting aside your money for it now. You can actually go ahead and take your payment right down to TCAR today. All right, so folks, some of you may already know Tony or Anthony Tony Dang in the office. You may not know that Tony is also licensed as a managing broker. Tony's background has been in loans, lending, and real estate. He had a brokerage down in California, so he will be our backup managing broker for times when Brian and I may be traveling at the same time, on vacation on the same time. So keep in mind, if you ever need help as well, you can reach out to Tony. All right, so something to look forward to in the spring. ERA has some really exciting events that they do. One of them is called Fuel. It is focused on lead generation, client acquisition, agent focused. Awesome conferences that happen throughout the convention, speakers, leadership, all the way up to our CEO, Sherry Chris, will be there. ERA Fuel will be in Las Vegas at Caesars Palace, March 28th through March 30th. And what's fantastic is we do have some direct flights here from Pasco straight into Las Vegas. Caesars Palace does have some room specials starting at, I believe, $165 a night, which is a really good price for Caesars, but you do want to book those now. If anybody would like to book their fuel tickets, you can do that through Leverage. Either myself or Brian, we're happy to show you how to do that. And don't forget, we do have a really awesome contest coming up January 1st through January 31st. Whoever gets the most sides will actually win a ticket to Fuel. So any questions about that, please see me. Love to see you win. Another way that we're helping you win here at ERA Skyview Realty, we have more leads available. So each day we'll be having leads that come in through the office. They'll be distributed through Floor Time. That's going to be a schedule that you sign up for in advance. You'll talk to Brian about being put onto that schedule. The leads are coming in and they're warm. The leads are inquiring about past sales that have happened in our market. So great opportunity to build your business. Remember, leads, it's not the same as it was last year. You're going to have to put a little bit more time into nurturing, educating, and building your relationship with leads over time. Can be great ways to add some extra sales to your year. One last thing I want to remind you all, if you have friends or family or past coworkers who may be considering a career in real estate, remember that we are affiliated with the Rockwell Institute, and we can save your friends and family quite a bit of money on the Rockwell course. They can sign up with either myself or Brian. We can easily send them a link, and it saves them a pretty substantial amount of money off of the course. Remember, we do offer the comprehensive mentorship plan to help all new agents really thrive in our changing market. Our market is skills-based. It's not like it was before, so that one-on-one training that new agents get here with ERA Skyview Realty is really going to be essential to seeing people succeed versus struggle. All right, and remember, as always, we're in your corner, we are in your market, and we're here to help. If you ever need anything, please feel free to come see me anytime at the office.